full reactions are available on Patreon. Hollywood Hop Top, I'm sure he'll just find some way to get his acting in there. But if you give a frog a cookie, I'm so excited for whatever that episode's gonna be. The Christmas episode, though. That's the next episode. I'm actually filming these both in the same day. I couldn't do it last week. Is the one I'm looking forward to, though, because I've been hearing this one's supposed to be great. I felt so stupid when someone said they were in Los Angeles. Because I should have remembered this.
It's almost as if your world actually respects actors.
Respects them?
If you get big enough.
Thank God we're back in Hollywood, where people treat each other right.
Lean on me.
But maybe I'd have a shot in this world.
I mean, you'd probably only get niche roles as the frog person.
You know what? I do not have the energy for this.
You have to! That was disturbing. He looks just like Hot Pop. He's gonna switch places with him.
Humphrey Westwood. Nice to meet you.
Rex from Toy Story. How you doing?
Only my singular passion.
Okay, you Humphrey Westwood.
Me, if you insist.
Oh, that's not fair. I was waiting for her. Wait.
All right, I'll set the scene.
Speak again! Right? I thought I recognized her voice too, but she said one thing.
Fine. Sacramento or...
Okay, are you Humphrey Westwood?
That's Tara Strong.
Such a shame, too, because everything else about you is literally perfect.
Say what?
There we go. There we go. That's the energy you need.
More like Hollywood!
There's
Too
Hop Pop,
easy.
and it looks like he didn't even cause any trouble.
All
Sorry.
right, this
That is not allowed.
Everyone else can go home.
Oh.
What the?
You get some great actors walking by like James Earl Jones being like, dang it.
But as long as it's for something small that no one sees, maybe it'll be harmless.
I want the scene where Mr. X and the other ones, what's her name? Mr. X and his amazing compadre. Damn it. Anyway, I want the scene to happen. They're both poring over computers. Gotta find String Bean and the frog monsters. It'll require key detective work. The utmost of the human mind. And the commercial, the elbow cream commercial just comes on. By God, they're taking over the airwaves.
Do your elbows crack when you bend them? Try crack-a-lack.
That's what I want Mr. X to do!
Do we live with somebody famous?
Should we be charging rent? Should we be charging rent?
Ugh! What if Mr. X sees one of these? Who?
What happened to the guy who's like, you saved my daughter?
Federal employee. I'm sure he doesn't have time for TV.
Yes, yes, please. This is what I want.
Just
dry, crusty. No, you don't have to.
Yes!
Say what?
And they said I was a fool to not pay for ad-free streaming.
Awesome!
Cool! Terrible!
I can't believe all it took was
And you're already on board. It's too late to be upset. You can try and fix it, but...
Am I living a dream that should have gone to Humphrey?
Just like that guy in the commercial.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's really him?
Meet you at 10 a.m. at your office in the studio water tower?
Don't even think about it.
I'm sorry, Ann. This is too big to pass up.
No! Hop up! Get back here!
Your world is at stake!
Jenny, he's headed to the studio lot.
Apparently, Mr. X is played by RuPaul, and I'm loving every second of it.
All right, cue the pyrotechnics.
Hey, Hey, this is actually pretty realistic.
Oh dear. I'm assuming they think it's a robot car?
What do y'all think you're doing? This here's a closed set.
Wait, your accent isn't real?
That's funny though. It's usually the British people that do the voices that are so convincing otherwise. At least from my experience seeing these.
I have an audition up there.
With Mitch? Bravo, my friend. Bravo.
You're an alright dude.
What a break. I'm so happy for you. Even if I never make it, it's enough to know an old fart like me did.
I will say that despite the name, him using the name.
No, Humphrey. He's waiting for you.
No, it was all Hapadiah's
It's only because of your
personality
kindness
that got him that.
High time I return the favor.
Also, I need someone else for Mr. X to catch.
There he is! Get him!
I feel so bad for these two.
You kids sure about that?
That's so
Then
mean.
who did they catch?
You'll be hearing from my robust team of lawyers after this. No, it can't be! Not again!
All right, stand down.
Really, Jenny believes you.
Jenny, I'm gonna need some ice cream, girl. A lot of ice cream.
Not again. Not again. I feel so bad for these two. They better get to be integral.
I've already had a taste of the spotlight.
The saving of the world.
Time for this old. I want to be a director.
I love that episode so much. If you give a frog a cookie, please be good.
Now I'm making them cookies.
The answer to all of life's problems.
And you
Can
can't
frogs
keep giving
eat
them things
chocolate?
just because you feel bad. How did you get them so crunchy?
Oh, that's the cicadas. Thanks, Mom.
Do I smell cookies?
I mean, good for you.
Why, our miniature recreation of Wartwood, of course.
That's actually rather impressive,
May I
if
have this
disturbing.
dance?
Aw.
Okay, this can't be healthy.
I mean, at least you have each other's.
Great news, actually.
Each other?
I got a leak! And I'd like to vet this Dr. Frakes before we
Dr.
meet her.
Frakes?
Okay,
Wait a
let me know when
second.
you're ready, Dr. Jan. No good news to report.
Interim news, maybe, but I get why you're not telling them.
Just kidding! Dr. Jan found someone who might know how to get us back to Amphibia.
Holy cow! So what are we waiting for? Let's meet this wizard.
Well, we can't go right now.
Holly
Dr. Jan
is
says-
beyond adorable. With the movements they give her now that she's got the legs. Anne,
This is fine.
you ought be the expert on helping people cope by now.
According to the internet, our scientist works right here.
I mean, don't judge a book by its cover.
So this is where they keep all the dark earth magic.
Is she available?
Only by appointment. Sorry.
Oh. Well, we tried.
Aren't you a bit young to be a reporter?
Aren't you a little young to build a roller coaster?
Yes, I am.
Well, I must say that I'm really quite impressed.
A school reporter, maybe.
Did you say portal?
Now come with me. Harry, music.
Yeah, it leads to the Boiling Isles.
Great Dr. Frakes may currently be stuck running the Brainesium and looking after hordes of
I've very little confidence in whatever you can bring to this operation, but I'm actually slightly disturbed at how much some of your stuff looks like what Andreas has. Actually, wait a second.
Wow, so many things.
I've seen his evil lair, and yours isn't far off.
of naming things after you. Portal Chamber. Whoa. It all began.
Looks like
few
something
months
Dr.
ago,
Octopus put together.
when the city was hit with a wave of very strange energy.
Hey! Oh, is it the particle accelerator explosion from The Flash? Do some people get superpowers? And were you able to collect data on it several times or something?
But here, today, I will prove otherwise. Now, who's ready to see
All
me
right.
burst through space-time?
No longer underestimating you at all.
And dangerous. Should we really involve civilians?
But again, the Andrea Slayer is still disturbing me.
I think one of those pictures is Amphibia. I'm almost somewhat certain about it.
I'm not so sure, guys. The image
Unstable.
Come on! Maybe it's the Owl House. Oh no.
No idea what will happen. It's too dangerous.
I mean, this is the closest thing you've had to a lead so far. Granted, you should have let Jan do her thing, but...
All right, Dr. Frakes.
You playing her? No. Please don't be evil. Please just be weird. Does this happen every time? Oh! Ah! Poor kid!
Unfortunately, I can only hold the
Let me step
portal
back
open.
for a second. Okay. Okay. Regular child. This little blonde girl, I was making sure she wasn't like a reference or something.
I knew they weren't reporters.
You did not get to take credit for that one. Everybody knew they weren't reporters.
Terry! Frakes field activate!
Don't do that to him. Ah! Bad guy! Or at least morally ambiguous.
As soon as I dissect you and catalog your organs,
Lady!
That doesn't mean she can just kidnap people. We have to stop.
Here, I'm on board with you.
Well, that's a nice turn. Let's do this.
Does anyone else think the little doodles, like on the wall of Frakes, look like Professor Poopy Pants from Captain Underpants?
Dang it.
That's good glass. Whoa. That ear is impressive too. Well, that's just not safe. There's no, like, emergency exits.
Behold the baby penguin, so noble, fluffy, and precious.
Frakes is like, I am the emergency exit.
Hey, kids! Snack time!
Just throw the bag! Throw the bag, you maniac!
Nice job, Anne. Any cookies left?
Oh, wait a second. We still need to figure out how to recruit this
Look,
Frakes.
guys, I'm doing my best
I'm
to
actually,
get Amphibia,
like,
okay? And I get
I'm sorry, but evil or not, I think we need to bring Frakes into this somehow, because
Face. Well, okay.
they didn't have any data from what we saw. They only saw what happened that one time. When Anne and them first went through to Amphibia. It's not like they were monitoring or collecting data at all. It was just like soup of electricity and then like, let's build dimensional portals! Like, I'm sorry, but Frakes is officially beating Marcy at the moment. It's like, we need to turn her towards the powers of good before it's too late. And that's how I feel about that. We're dealing like a full-on Eggman, like, superpower of a mind, take over the world. Like, as far as I'm concerned, I'm a little less, like, if this lady went full supervillain, I'm not convinced that Andreas is the bigger threat between the two. Like, she had nothing! She had a couple of little sparks, and she revolutionized an entire field of science. Evil or not, you gotta give her props. Next episode.